Yo, my name is Manny, and I'm gonna show you two methods on how I created this hyperlapse / stop motion effect using Adobe Lightroom and Adobe Premiere Pro in less than 5 minutes. Let's go. First things first, what I like to do is I like to preview the effect that we're trying to create. So essentially with all the photos, I like to press on the right arrow on my keyboard super fast so I can get a preview of the effect. In that case, if there's any photo that doesn't look straight or maybe it's misaligned, I can then just go to my right on the crop tool and then just straighten the photo as necessary. Once you edit your first photo, what I like to do is I like to copy and paste the same settings. Essentially, I go to my first photo and then I go to the last photo I want to apply the edits in, and essentially hold shift and then you click the final photo. From there, you're gonna have a batch of pre-selected images that you're gonna apply the same settings in. From here, you have the option of altering which settings you wanna copy by just going to the settings icon right next to copy edit settings. Once you click it, a settings menu will appear and you have the option of just selecting which settings you wanna copy for the other photos. Once you have the settings that you wanna copy, all you have to do is just go down below under the photos where it says paste edit settings. Click it. Now give Lightroom some time to paste the settings on all the selected photos, and after that, all your selected photos will have the same settings and it will save you so much time. Once you edited all your photos, we're gonna export them and take them right into Premiere Pro. Let's go. Once you're in Premiere Pro, organize your project, import your edited photos, create your sequence, and add extra video tracks. I promise you're gonna need them. Before you bring all your photos into your sequence, you're gonna want to do two things. Number one, you're gonna wanna make sure that your photos are organized by label, just to make sure that they're not kinda all over the place. And number two, you're gonna want to select all your images, right click, and then you're gonna go to speed and duration. You're gonna click right here, and then just press 3. Now that you organize all the photos according to their label, what you're gonna do is you're gonna start grouping photos. So for example, this photo right here, I clearly see that there's a distinction between this photo and this photo. So this photo starts at 8006, it goes all the way down to 8017, and then clearly there's a gap between 8017 to 8023. So all I gotta do is hold shift and left click 8017, zoom in, because you don't need a super long timeline for these photos. The photos are supposed to go super quick to really give that hyperlapse effect. From here, the only thing we need to do is scale the photo. So of course, clearly you see that the photo is a little bit too zoomed in. You're gonna press the photo, go to effects controls, go to scale, and then I'm gonna type 33. For me, that's just kind of like the sweet spot of the perfect dimensions. And then from there, you're gonna go to right click, that same photo, copy. You're gonna select all the images in your timeline, right click again, and paste attributes. It's gonna ask you again what exactly you wanna copy. Make sure that motion is applied, press OK. And then from there, you should have this, it should be crispy. It should be a little bit crispy. Ooh, that looks good. So sometimes, because I did use the scale and cropping effect when I was using the Lightroom, sometimes there is gonna be like a little gap. All you gotta do is just change the scale to like maybe 36. You copy that, and then apply it to all the other photos that had that little gap. And that's pretty much it for method number 1, guys. For method number 2, it's actually so much simpler. All you need is a video with 24 frames minimum. You bring it into your timeline and you use the Posterize time tool. You go to effects, search your Posterize time, and then go to effects control, and then you're gonna adjust the frame rate to 4. Once you place it into your clip, once you drag and drop it to your clip, you're gonna have this kind of a slow motion hyperlapse kind of feel to it. It's a similar version of what we did with the photos, but it's a little bit more choppier in my experience. I don't like how crisp it is, and of course I can't edit each individual frame to the high quality that I want, right? Or give whatever color grade. So there is pros or cons to both, one being more time, but I always prefer method number 1. And that's pretty much it, guys. If this was helpful, make sure you comment down below, and also which method you guys preferred. And make sure you check out the link below for more productivity tips. And without further ado, the final edit.